EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Music City. Welcome to Nashville, Tennessee, and Nissan Stadium on the shores of the Cumberland River. Straight ahead, the NFL playoffs begin here on this Saturday afternoon. It's the Las Vegas Raiders and the Tennessee Titans. Rico next to the great tight end, Greg Olsen. Glad you are joining us for this one. Off we go from Nashville. Here comes a return from the 3. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Here we go. Grab ball 80.
Now the first carry for the Rutgers Scarlet Knight, Isaiah Pacheco. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 2.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
From the 31, here is 2nd and 8.
Come on. 60 Eagles.
They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. That's Darnell Savage up from the secondary to make the stop.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Ward now on 3rd down. He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down.
60 Bison.
They'll try it now with Pacheco. 1st down and more past midfield. It's a pickup of 14. And the decision to go for it pays off. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Reload. Ready.
Once again, it's Pacheco. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. Looks like we have an injured Titan on that play. Medical staff will take a look, see if he can continue here in the wild card round. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 3.
Come 19. Ready.
Out of the gun, Ward. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. He'll get about 5 here as he's out of bounds with a 1st down.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
Ward going to tap this one forward. That one not disguised too well. He'll get back to the line. That's it. Following the play, we've got a Raider who is shaken up down there. This would be a big loss, and we'll see if he can continue here in the divisional round.
19 tights. Go.
Shotgun snap for Ward. He will find his man. That's the rookie from Ohio State. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
At the 16-yard line.
His first catch of the wild card game. And good for a 1st down.
Come on.
Again, it's Ward. They're trying to set up the screen here with Pacheco. This one going to be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help them at all.
Panther 60, Panther 60. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. 18 Rattler.
To the air again. Ward. He'll spot before Longhorn. Connor Helm. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up first and goal.
Well, this is how you dream up the opening script. You get the ball first, and you want to go down and set the tone for the rest of the game. Well, it looks like the coaches did a great job when they built that script during the week. With that big-time throw, they got a shot now with first and goal.
And he's in. Jake Okonkwo. Touchdown, Titans.
And we've seen this offense play at such a high level all season, Mike. There's no reason to expect anything different here in the playoffs, and now they can continue to let this crowd get into the game, turn the game over to their defense, let them play with a lead at home with the home crowd, and you're feeling really good about how the rest of this game can play out.
Following the touchdown, here's Sly to kick it away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Ashton Genty. And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Out of the backfield, it's Ashton Genty. And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for 3rd down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. Trey Tucker, the intended receiver. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. On 4th down, A.J. Cole to punt for the Raiders. And he didn't get the check he was hoping for in that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchback. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Cougar 19! Cougar 19! Ready?
Throwing, Ward. Moving to his right. He's going to keep it himself. And he'll somehow turn this into a net positive. Getting out of bounds after a pickup of a yard.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
Ready? Cowboy 80! Cowboy 80! Maverick! 60 Maverick! Warrior 70! Let go!
From the gun, here's Ward. This one intercepted. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Can't tie the game or even take the lead.
At the 37-yard line.
Receiver in motion, headed left. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Escaping the danger, throwing and completed. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It's a gain of 29, and it's first and goal. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That is caught back corner of the end zone. Touchdown, Raiders.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
1 quarter in the books in round 1 of these AFC playoffs. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. We're back in Music City after this. We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. Now an opening past the 30. A very good field position to... as the return is past the 40.
Let's go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. That's a short pickup to about the 47. It is Max Crosby there to wrap him up.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
On the set.
They face 2nd down and 7.
Come on, come on. Set. Bronco 80.
There's Okonkwo open left side. And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. It's 3rd down coming up.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Let's go now.
He'll try and run it here with Pacheco. And he will have a Titans first down. At least it appears that way. Didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1.
Dragon 60. Back.
Here's Ward. He's going to get it to Okonkwo. And he will get into the end zone. Jake Okonkwo. Touchdown Titans. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defense, coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer, because right now they don't have one for this guy.
Out comes Sly for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Titans will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Joey Sly to kick off for Tennessee.
Following the touchdown, here's Sly to kick it away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
They're on 35-yard line.
Ready, break. Let's go, go.
Now, faking the give. He'll go left side here and complete this one. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down. Now, Genty. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards. A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. This one just too far for the receiver, out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Dante Thornton was the intended target. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
And this is going to work out for him. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10. They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. And this will not help the cause. He's going backward. Tackled back at the 8.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 8-yard line.
Trap 60, trap 60. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
To throw is the rush gets there. He goes down back inside the 5-yard line.
The offense's backs were already up against the wall, and after suffering that last sack, it's all but eliminated whatever breathing room they had left, and for the rest of this drive, they don't have much room for error at all.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Cougar 19. Buffalo 18.
He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he is taken down, but not before they're able to get it out of danger, up past the 25.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Let's go. Steady.
They'll run it straight ahead with Pacheco. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Come on, come on. 70, hop 70, hop 70.
The RPO. That one is complete. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Two minutes to go here till halftime. Back with more of the AFC playoffs after this. Third down, they need 5.
Ready. Track him 60. Ready.
Looking to throw, it's Ward. He'll swing one out wide to Pacheco. A gain there of 15. That's good for a Titan first down.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points, but either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, You want to possess the ball going into halftime. Don't give your opponent a chance to go down and score on you. So big pickup there. Now we'll see if they can turn it into some points.
And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A gain of 24 through the air. First down for Tennessee.
Let's go now.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
19 Lions.
Throwing again is Ward. Throw here down the field will fall incomplete. Chig Okonkwo was the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a second down.
Tag. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 19 tight. 19 tight. 18 Pioneers. Panther 11. Panther 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Ward to throw again. To the goal line and in. Tim Deacon. Touchdown Tennessee. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Joey Slide to kick off for Tennessee.
Following the touchdown, here's Slide to kick it away.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll find Jenkins out of the backfield. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Las Vegas.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
Now it's 2nd and 1. He'll drop to throw. That's caught. It's the tight end drop balance. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
This play is actually really well defended here. But I'll tell you, Mike, as you know, my philosophy is the tight end is always open, and this just supports my case.
Here's a handoff to Genty. Not much happening there. Just a short gain. Here's 2nd and 9. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He'll get this off to Genty. Now timeout Vegas. That is their 2nd. As it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime. Here now, 3rd and 5. Now they'll set up to throw. Forced out wide. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. So they're going to have it here. Get it at their own 37-yard line.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
Now, a deep ball here for Ridley. Oh, the defender able to get his head around and intercepted. Picked off by Eric Stokes.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And a nice game there on first down. He takes it forward for 8 yards. Here's 2nd and 2. He'll keep it on the ground here again. He's got room at the 30. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. One team advances. One team's season ends here. Second half underway in the AFC wildcard game. On the return is Dylan Loudby. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, man, open downfield is Thornton. And he will take this one in. 78 yards. Touchdown, Vegas. Now the try for an extra point. The kick is good. And the Raiders draw closer here. It's 21-14. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
48-yard line.
On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
Shotgun snap for Wolf. He's going to air this one out. That is brought in. And he will score. Jim DK. Touchdown Titans. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. Slides extra point, up and good. And the Titans have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game.
Joey Slide to kick off for Tennessee.
Following the touchdown, here's Slide to kick it away.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Ready? Hey, check that. Street.
Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Ready up.
2nd and 10. Out of the gun, he'll throw. That's completed to the running back, Antonio Gibson. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. And he is out of bounds at the 45. 17 yards on that connection. 1st down, Vegas.
First down. It's a gain of 17 yards. 1st down, Raiders.
Here's Gibson. Room to run inside the 40. misses. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
Harrison Lewis on for the extra point.
Levis, good on the extra point. And the Raiders are back to within 7. It's 28-21. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready? Let go.
On the ground, here's Pacheco. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7.
Down at the 42-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3.
Here we go. Set.
That is caught outright on the RPO. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 14.
Give him 14 on that one. That's good for a Titan first down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Go.
They'll run with Pacheco. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
At the 47-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Ready? Unlock line. Unlock line. Rig alert. Rig alert. Ready?
First carry for the man from Memphis, Tony Pollard. Finding space at the 15. And he's into the end zone. And they are making it look easy. Tony Pollard. Touchdown, Tennessee. Sly now for the point after. He knocks it through. And the Titans will extend this third quarter lead.
Raiders 21.
Following the touchdown, here's Sly to kick it away. And he will not attempt a return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Forced to his right. He'll push this one downfield for Ballard. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
It's
A big play and a much-needed one as well. 37 yards.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
In motion, that's Thornton. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Out of bounds at the 24-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
He'll look to throw. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
And 6 yards to go.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop. Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 11-yard line.
Here comes 2nd and 4. They'll look to throw. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
A carry now for Gibson. And he's going to have the first down. Just past the marker. It is 1st and goal.
That's another Raiders first down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Now, faking the give. He runs with it.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
Rolling right. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this 3rd quarter. This defense holding tight. Now from the 3-yard line, they'll try to stop 3rd and goal. This is caught toward the side of the end zone. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Vegas. Extra point attempts to come here. His kick is good. And the Raiders back within 7. It's 35-28. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he's going to be taken down there as we come to the end of the 3rd quarter. 1 quarter remains here in this AFC wild card matchup. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports.
70, Wolf. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Dragon 60. Cup 19, Cup 19. 19 Lions. Go.
On first down, Ward. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
On 2nd down, Pacheco. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up 3rd down.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
He's got his tight end. That's Helm. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. They get the conversion on 3rd down. It was a gain of 27.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
A run. It's Pacheco. This defense all over this one. They get it down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
79 Broncos. 18 Rattler. 18 Mustang 19.
Out of the gun, Ward. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. To break the huddle, coming up now for 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Here's a handoff to Pacheco. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this. He fought through that first contact. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Bronco 80. 19. Pioneer. 19. 18. 19 tight. 19 tight.
From the gun, here's Ward. That is caught by the tight end. Gunnar Helm. Touchdown, Titans. Everything you want to do right right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a two-score advantage.
Yeah, I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a two-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Following the touchdown, here's Slide to kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. He'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Right away, they'll set up to throw. A throw right side. Taken in by Tucker. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
That's good for a Las Vegas first down. Let's go. It's a gain of 23 yards.
Throwing now on first and 10. Exiting the pocket right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to be shoved out of bounds after a gain of only a couple.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
Quick throw here is complete. And he is out of bounds. Mark him at the 25. A pickup of 14 on that one. Good for a Raider first down. Back to the air one more time. He'll get it inside the 20. And he's close to another first down. Brought down just shy of the marker.
Anytime you have a running back like this, it's more about just how many ways can you get the ball in his hand. He's had a great game today so far on the ground. Now they're starting to find ways to get him the ball through the air, and that is a handful for any defense.
He's going to run it. And he is out of bounds at the 4-yard line. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. On the run to the right.
First and goal. The quarterback thinks he's got a shot to take this one in himself. I think he's just a little late in his reaction and decision to turn into a runner. Defense has just enough time to get there. They stop him short of the end zone. Second and goal.
Flush to his right. Look to the end zone, and it's broken up. Incomplete. There was no space, no separation that time. And that's going to bring it to third and goal. Gibson will score. Touchdown, Raiders. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance. But can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. A safe kick taken at the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
23-yard line.
Ready.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10.
Come on. Set.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 27-yard line.
Ready up.
Ball on the 27. Here's second and 6.
Check smash. 19, Tiger, 19.
Here's a toss to Pacheco. He gets this up close to the first down. Mark him at the 32.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 1.
Got it. Ready?
They'll look to pick this up third and a yard.
Here we go. Set. Stretch the edge.
Looking to throw, it's Ward. Open man left side, he's got it. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. A gain of 17 yards. First down for Tennessee.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Ready.
Here's Pollard running left, finding space inside the 40. And he will score. Tony Pollard, touchdown Tennessee. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game.
Ready, set.
And that should all but put this one away, Mike. And we've had some big plays throughout this game, but none bigger than that one right there. They score on the long touchdown, and that makes this a two-possession game here late. I'm always curious how a defense is going to respond. So you give up a touchdown, you give up 6, and now the offense is trying to extend it to 8. How are you going to buckle down? How are you going to hang in there? In this case, let's give them a little credit. Keep those 2 off the board, and they can come to the sideline and regroup.
They'll come up for first and 10. They'll drop to throw. Moving outside the pocket. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Open mag downfield. He's got his tight end, Bowers. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That one good for 29.
A gain of 29 yards. And the Raiders first down.
To the air now on first and 10. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it. 15 more on that connection. They're making it look easy. That's another first down.
First down, Las Vegas.
Flush to his right. Now he'll run it. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds. They'll come up now for second down.
Brings up second and 4.
He'll drop to throw. Out to his right. That is caught side of the end zone. Antonio Gibson. Touchdown Raiders. He has come alive after the break. His 3rd touchdown of the second half. Nevis good on the extra point. And the Raiders have cut the deficit to 5.
42.
A one-score game late, and you figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
All right, so you take your shot, you don't get it. But now your defense has to save the day. You've got all 3 timeouts. You've got to get a stop here, force them to punt the ball back, and give your offense a chance to win the game.
Okay, break. Come on, set. Hut, hut.
On the ground, this is Khalil Mullins. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A pickup there of 19 yards. That's good for a Titan first down.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Here we go, set.
They run it straight ahead with Pollard. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock stops, 46 seconds to go. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Set it. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
They'll run once more, and it's Pollard again. And this is a slight improvement over the previous play. He's not going to lose yardage, but not gaining any either. It's 3rd down.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
Panther 11.
Third and long. Here's Ward. He's got it at the 7. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
So it's a win here for the Titans. They are moving on in these playoffs. Won't have a long time to celebrate this one. They have to get right back to work for the divisional round. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Titans winners here in Music City as we say so long from Nashville.
nigga.
Yep.